Hi guys, and welcome to today's task. For today's task, we have tilled up this flower bed with the tiller that we were fully able to get running with a small carb rebuild. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave it in the description down below. You can go check it out. But what I want to show you is something that the tiller really can't do, and that is cut nice, clean edges. I'm a big fan of if the edge is clear where the flower bed is, it just looks better. So I want to clean that up, and I want to make this look as pristine as possible. Here's the tool we're going to use, and I'm going to show you how simple it is to just clean up your edges, make them look good. I know some people are big fans of cement curbing, and it does look nice, it does work well, but sometimes you don't want that, or you don't want to pay for that. This is my favorite. I love the look of this more. The cement curbing is good, or any other curbing is good, but if you don't want to spend the money on that, this is your best bet. One of the things you're definitely going to want to know is where you are going to go with this. I don't want to try and make these lines straight lines. I want to curve these lines. I want them to flow and move with it. So we're going to kind of work it a little bit. All right, as far as flower bed 1 went, I came out and around, and what I like to do is try to make it snake if you can, because long, big swoops take up a lot of space, but the snaking would have been so minute that it would have looked not planned. And so I want it to look planned, like it was meant to be this way, so I went big, and I think that looks all right. I also came further back here because of 2 factors. One is shape. That snaking would have looked really weird. It wouldn't have looked very intentional and planned out. And 2 is I really followed where the grass was growing. There was a lot of spots where, because of the shade of the tree, because of the fall of the pine needles, grass was only growing like in a little bit in certain spots. So it's best to cut everything back so it matches where grass is actually growing. That way when this edge is trimmed with the edger, it's going to look really, really sharp the whole time. So now you have 2 options with this sod. You can either get rid of it, well, I guess 3. You can either get rid of it, just throw it away, find a spot for it. You can put it on bare spots in the yard because it is good sod, or 2, you can grab the tiller and just start tilling it back in. And because that's good mulch, good soil, it's totally fine to just put that soil back into this use right here and let it be what it's going to be. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab the tiller and we are going to till this guy over one more time. All right, now everything's tilled in, and there are still some chunks that you'll find, but you'll kind of have to just pull out here and there, but that's what tilling does. It churns up everything, but at least we get all that good nutrients in that soil that we cut out. Because we tilled all next to this, we kind of took our edge away a little bit, so we're just gonna rake this away, and I'll show you how I just final kind of prep, or at least finish look, this cut flower bed. So I'll take my square nose shovel, just follow my edge again. Kick everything back. Any loose dirt that I've gotten, I want to kind of pull off the lawn. All right, when it comes to raking this around and making the final touches look really good, the tool of choice is one of these steel tine rakes. And the last time we were working here, I broke mine, so time for a new one, but they're vital. They're just crucial. So you want to just work your way around all the edges, giving yourself a little bit of a lift. Maybe 2 inches or so down. Any of these big chunks, I'm gonna pick up as I go. I'm gonna make a pile of them. Because we tilled up all this soil, it puts a lot of air in it and it fluffs it up. So you're gonna feel like you have a lot more soil, but the same amount is there. So a lot of times you're raking it away, cutting this edge in, and you're not sure what to do with the soil. Mound it up, disperse it, but do not pack it around the trees. A common problem people have with trees is they've packed too much dirt or material around them, and then they start choking them. It sets up a prime opportunity for the tree to go into serious distress, bugs to attack it, and for it to die. And so what you don't want to do is create what we call the tree volcanoes. Don't pack it up around the trunk, keep it away, and don't just keep it away a little bit either, so you've got this kind of donut around the tree that holds water, because you don't want to do that either. You really just need to disperse it all the way away. So when you're packing in your extra soil, not sure what to do with it, pull it through your flower beds, raise up some high spots, even get rid of some if you need to, but keep it away from your trees. Let your trees and this root ball and everything like that, let it breathe and be exposed, because that's going to save your tree in the long run. guys, this is how I edge and create flower beds. And if you're creating a fresh one, or if you're just wanting to kind of clean up a new one, that's the same process. Just use that straight edge shovel. I'll link that down below, and then go through and cut it out. If you want to till it. But then when you're done, you just hit it with the weed eater, and the weed eater is pretty much what's going to keep it maintained for the rest of the season. Maybe next spring I'll probably have to come back and do some more, or as I see it and look at it more, thinking, oh, I can make that curve look a little bit nicer, I'll do that as well. Don't be scared to do that. It's grass, it grows back, it can handle a lot of stuff. So it's a really simple process. It does require some labor, but it's a labor of love, and I enjoy doing it. So if you like today's video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and until next time, we'll see you later.